Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
I want to welcome Diana Zanelli. All right. And she's the project manager from Zoundream. I'm going to put this over here where just the box, of course, but you've got some baby tech to talk to us, right?
I do. So Zoundream is a startup. We work with software, AI-based models to analyze baby cry sounds. And what you see here is actually a third-party product, hardware, that we have just gone to market with. And essentially, it's a baby monitor. Mm-hmm. And, this baby monitor has many features, but our cry analysis is one of the features embedded
so
here.
Crying analysis or cry analysis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have my daughter has a newborn still, and they have a baby monitor, but it definitely doesn't do cry analysis. So how did you guys do that?
All right, so many years of research studies with hospitals, listening to babies, using medical technology to validate those baby sounds. For instance, an EEG machine would be looking at which part of the brain was activated during a certain cry episode. And that would tell us, this is the part of the brain that gets activated when a baby's hungry or, when it's sleepy, so on and so forth. So collecting a lot of those cry sounds, also working with beta testers that gave us lots of feedback, thousands and thousands of babies that, we've collected these cry sounds and trained our models on.
Having raised 4 children of my own, I can almost say I knew when they were wet, knew when they were hungry, and knew when they were grumpy and needed to sleep. Because that was kind of, you learned that over time. But new parents, because I remember was visiting with my daughter, and I think she needs change. And my daughter's like, oh, you know that. I was just, you can. So.
After 4.
After 4. So, but she, with having the first child, so are you finding then it's mostly new parents that are that are participating, or?
So, as I said, we just went to market with this product. But, for example, I can speak of our beta testers. It was mostly new parents that signed up to test our technology. Of course, though, there's people out there that are more intuitive, and there are people that are more analytical, right? And so, if you're a third-time parent, but yet you still haven't really developed that intuition, it can also be useful for your third baby.
And every baby's different too. They're not all the same. That's for sure. I'm thinking here just a little bit. So, then is it typically wet, hungry, sleepy,
gassy?
Gassy. Oh. Oh. I don't think I ever
know those gas.
Those ones.
Pains.
Yeah. So is that the realm, or is there any more?
There's 5. The fifth one, I think, that you left out is agitated.
Oh yeah.
So that kind of like anonymous. My baby just won't calm down.
Right. And usually agitated is accompanied by a red face and
closed fists. Yeah.
So it makes sense that there would be 5.
And following up on what you said earlier, that all babies are different, correct. All babies are different. They all have different mother tongues. However, what we have found through our research is that these cry sound patterns are universal. So you could be speaking Chinese at home, you could be speaking Russian, you could be speaking English, whatever language. The way the way the baby cries, not the intonation, but the way the baby cries, those patterns that are not so easy for the human ear to understand, but an AI model, of course, it's universal.
That's interesting because it makes sense. in the end, we all put our pants on the same, no matter where you're at in the world. So, we're all human in that regard. So you would, evolution-wise, it makes sense. If you're a child, you're a baby, it's going to be the same. So, yeah, very, very interesting. So you just come to market. So what are we talking about in price and availability and all that?
Sure thing. So this product is with Dorel Maxicosi. It has been launched on the European market and also on the U.S. market. They're about the same price, just under $200 or euros. And yeah, like I said, it's available all over Europe and all over US. It will be launched in South America as well. And we're currently also working with other partners to distribute and create new products in other geographies.
I'm just wondering if we can come up with an AI that says you're holding them too much.
I don't think there's such a thing. No. But I would like to speak about what's next on our roadmap.
Sure.
So, this is a product that goes into people's homes, etc. So next on our roadmap, we're doing a lot of research studies now with different hospitals all over the world, because we believe that we can also start detecting neurodevelopmental issues early on.
Really?
Based on also cry analysis, such as autism.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Because
wow, early.
Because I don't know if you know any families that have had children. So as you know, it's between 3 or 4 years, sometimes even 5 years, that parents start suspecting something. They finally go through the process, which is lengthy, of getting a child diagnosed.
And then they wonder, now I understand why my kid's been such a challenge and why I need new strategies. And you can start those strategies early.
Correct, and adapt to how they learn, right? Because they learn a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So our idea is if we can start detecting from earlier, then obviously families will have more time during those very important first 5 years of development to implement these strategies.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So Zound, ZOUNDREAM.com.
All
right. Zoundream, not sound, folks. Z.
With a Z.
Zoundream.
Zoundream.
Zoundream, yeah. But Diana, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And best of luck for your product, and congratulations on the launch.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast, copyright 2024.